ahead and welcome Tim Wick back with Vilification
Tennis!
I don't know if this thing it's on. Hi there, welcome to Vilification Tennis. How many folks we still have a lot of people in the audience. That's great. All right, so I'm gonna just walk out here past this bank of lights. Hi, camera. How many people here have seen Vilification Tennis before? Oh, a lot. That's great. I'm glad you came out. Help support fearless comedy. That's what we're doing. Anybody here, by sound of applause, because I can't really see you, anybody here never seen Vilification Tennis before? There's like a couple of people back there. So are you just here because it's like Die Laugh and you're like, whatever, fuck it, we're going to be here all weekend anyway? Yeah? No? You wanted to see Vilification Tennis?
Supporting one of my friends.
You're supporting one of your friends who's in Vilification Tennis?
Apparently not.
Apparently not. So, fuck that friend. All right. So, let me tell you what we're going to do, new people. We are going to do an insult battle. That's right. We're going to stand up here. We're going to insult each other for about, 45, 50 minutes. And that's literally all we do. That's it. It is the easiest way to make a living that I've ever conceived of in my entire life. Because I don't even have to do it myself. Or maybe I do, but that's something you'll find out about tomorrow. Let's just get into it. Let's just get into the Vilification Tennis, all right? I gotta tell you, just about a month and a half ago, we had our annual amateur show. Now, at our amateur show, people try out to be members of our cast. We had 6 people try out to be members of our cast this year. We accepted 3 people into our cast, and tonight, all 3 of them are popping their cherry as members of our cast. This is their first appearance as a full member of our cast, and of course, it's for charity, so they don't get paid shit. Which is a lot like when they did the amateur show. And in this first round, we will feature 2 of them. So, I would like to put your hands together for the first team we have tonight, Mike and Kelvin! Anything on this side right over here? Mike, of course, one of our new cast members. Let's welcome him to Vilification Tennis. They're going up against Dave and Nathan. Dave, of course, another one of our new cast members. We are going to give the serve. You were watching the lip sync battle, weren't you? All right. Thinking about Aiden and Tidy Whiteys. All right. We're going to give the serve to this side over here. Mike and Kelvin. Score stands at hate. Service!
David is so ugly, the only place he's a keeper is in Quidditch.
You know, everyone else says Mike's a giant pain in the ass, but considering the size of his penis, it's really at most a tickle.
Okay, you know those old Halloween costumes you used to get that was just like a picture of a superhero, and that was supposed to be the superhero you were? Well, Dave's underwear just has a picture of a penis on it.
Mike's mom is so fat, she eats other people's feelings.
Nate, your mom is so fat, her blood type is Nutella.
That sounds really good, actually.
Don't say that about my mom. Anyway, Mike doesn't like to be called a lumbersexual. He prefers the term dwarven fluffer.
Nate's mom is so fat when they said it was chilly out, she ran outside with a bowl.
Point! I love to think,
It's raining chilly. Hallelujah.
Service.
Nate, we can all agree, even Bob Ross thinks you're a mistake.
I'm going to have to give him a point. I should have warned you people that sometimes we go too far. And Mike is new, so he doesn't know where the line is. And he didn't cross it. We're fine. We're good. Yeah, we got a lot further we can go. Service!
know when the War of 1812 was fought.
Kelvin's mother is so fat. Picture a beached whale. She's the beach.
Dave's sex life is like ice fishing. Too small of a rod and a frigid hole.
Mike, I tried to walk a mile in your mom's shoes. I just did laps to the refrigerator.
Nate's mom is so fat, gravity just went, fuck it.
Kelvin's mother is so fat, she was hit by a parked car.
All right, point. I've heard that joke before, and I still just can't figure out the physics of it. I don't know. All right, service.
Nate's mom is so fat, I stood behind her in line and lost cell phone reception.
Mike's so stupid, he thought a gay pride was a bunch of homosexuals hanging out in the savannah.
Hey Dave, about 12,000 BC, a Neanderthal named Zog invented the bath. You heard of it?
Point. I got everybody else in the show hanging out backstage. They liked that one. Service?
Nate is so stupid he thinks Mercantile is a flooring company in Texas.
Mike, you're so bad.
Really, you're clapping at that?
Mike, you're so bad in bed, you have this new rule where you have to wait 30 minutes until after sex before she can insult you.
You know, they say that there are no atheists in foxholes. There are also no atheists in Dave's bed.
The last time Kelvin was with a woman is when he visited the Statue of Liberty.
That's funny coming from you, Dave, because the last time you were inside a woman, the doctor slapped your ass and said, "It's a boy!"
Mike's penis is so small, his sperm have to come out single file.
Point. Can't wait until the president orders one of those parades. What? All right, service.
Hey Dave, have you finished bombarding your penis with PIM particles yet?
Point. Just because you all laughed at that. That is amazing. I'm proud to be in this room with each and every one of you. Service?
Dave's sex life is like a chem text. After about half a page, you're asleep.
You see, Mike is so stupid he thought a push-up bra is what his mom wears when she does push-ups, because otherwise it's just 1, 2, 3.
No, I'm not going to give him a point because he was a Marine and the man can do real push-ups. All right.
The high elves of Skyrim are susceptible to magic, and Nate is susceptible to preteen boys.
Kelvin is so stupid, he thinks that the ice cream man graduated from Sunday school.
There's no reality in which that gets a point.
I started thinking about how stupid you are, and I just forgot what the hell I was gonna say.
That's okay, because your wife is a lot like salt. She's cheap and goes on everything.
Well, your mom is so fat, her favorite pizza topping is another pizza.
Yeah, well, your mom's so fat, her CPAP machine runs on diesel.
Point! That is game to David now. All right, we're going to bring out the rest of our cast. We're going to put them 6 people on each side. We're going to play a game called Joust. Now, the way this works, it's a variation of what we call Vilification home game. And what that means is we will give a topic, and the Vilifiers need to write an insult about that topic on the spot as fast as they can. So what that means is I'm going to give them a topic. They won't know what topic it is. And one-on-one, they have to come up here and they write an insult. And whoever writes the better insult stays in the game until there's only one Vilifier remaining. Now, before we start, I need to remind everybody in the audience, they are writing these jokes off the top of their head. So that doesn't mean they're going to be great jokes. But I bet they're better than you can do. So we're going to start with Jess and Dave.
Of course we are.
Yeah. Well, the two of you stood in front of the line. Your first topic this evening is the theater.
What?
The theater. The theater. So whenever you're ready, whoever's ready can deliver an insult.
You know, your dick is a lot like the lead actor. It really needs a spotlight in order for people to notice it.
Dave, before you deliver the insult that you've written, I want to point out if she beats you, she is 17. No pressure.
I think you'll have a great career in theater because you don't need to make any money.
Yeah, Jessa wins. All right. So David's out, Jessa makes the end of the line. All right. We have Nate versus Bree. Your topic.
The student tries to become the master.
Sure, that's what's going on.
Yeah.
She's got better taste.
That's good
Name
because
is mine.
your topic is Han Solo. Han Solo. Has to be a new joke.
You're so dumb you didn't notice Lando stole his fucking clothes!
Sex with you. No. Your vagina is a lot like the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon. There's at least 2 guys in there at once.
And some porks. I'm giving that to Nate. Duck versus Mike. All right. Your topic is flamingos. 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 They're birds and they stand on one leg. Long neck. Pink if their diet is actually healthy.
Do you know why flamingos are pink? Because your mom has weird sex habits.
Duck's dick is like flamingo's legs. It's at least half curled up there.
That was a good retort, but not good enough. I'm going to have to give that one to Don. It is Eric versus Kelvin. All right. Your topic, which is inspired by Kelvin, is the Merchant Marine. The Merchant Marine. He looks like somebody from the... No, they didn't get it. Well, maybe they did, but I don't care.
Kelvin's so stupid he thought the Merchant Marines was a Shakespeare play.
He wrote a joke and you didn't. Shut up.
You know, they just invented a new cologne named after your mom. It's called Fleet Sin.
All right, Becky and Molly, this one is inspired from earlier this evening. James Bond.
James Bond.
James Bond. One person gets it. They were here. James Bond.
I get it.
Yeah, I knew you got it. I knew you understood. Yeah, all right.
If Becky was a Bond girl, her name would be Sadia Onabottom.
Molly is so ugly, even the spy couldn't love her.
That's not bad, but Molly still wins. Yeah. I think you just threw that. I feel okay. We have Bob. No, you just you're fine. Bob versus
Stay
Nick.
there.
Okay. Your topic: burritos. Burritos. They serve them at Chipotle.
Wow.
Sex with Nick's mom is just like a burrito. A lot of gas.
I don't know if that was funny, but it was accurate.
Hang on, I got something. Hang on. Bob's personality is like burritos. It's mostly shit that's been co-opted by white dudes.
Yeah, we're gonna give that to Nick. All right, I'm actually gonna have Nick go over to this side. There we go. We're gonna have Jess versus Nate. All right, your topic is chinchillas. Chinchillas, they're a small, very soft rodent. I think they're a marsupial, aren't they?
No.
No, I don't know. Did you know that there's a marsupial tree frog? I'm just gonna bring that up. Since chinchillas aren't marsupials.
Does he have a pouch?
Yeah,
Cool.
it does. But a chinchilla doesn't.
Jessa, your mom's a lot like a chinchilla when she has sex. The only way she can get clean afterwards is by rubbing herself in a lot of gritty sand. Exfoliation! She has to go deep.
Wow.
Nathan, girls refer to your dick as a chinchilla because it's cute, furry, and really small.
That is really close, but I think I have to give it to Nate for this time. Okay, we've got Duck versus Kelvin. All right, your topic is going to be ice fishing. Ice fishing. It's like when you go out to an icy lake and cut a hole and you fish with a rod and reel, and the fish are just like, "What the fuck? It's winter, you asshole."
Calvin is a better ice fisherman than he is a lover, because in ice fishing he can find the hole. Damn.
Your mom is such a slut that she's like an ice fishing house, because they have to guys literally try to build a house over her. So that only they can have access. That's a way of preventing
All right, Kelvin. All right, Nick and Molly. Whoever wins this round is the first person into the finals. That's how we're going to do this.
Yeah. All right.
So, here is your topic.
All right.
Your topic is Bone jewelry.
Bone jewelry.
Bone jewelry. Jewelry made out of bone. Like.
Molly is such a slut. Molly, a gold-digging slut. That technically all her jewelry is bone jewelry.
Nick is such a necrophiliac. He only gives a ring once he can finger bones.
Once again, very close, but Nick still wins. He's the first finalist. Second
I got
finalist
bones
will
to finger. I'll be back.
Nate and Rebecca. Your topic is Infinity Gauntlet. Infinity Gauntlet. Infinity. Which means a lot.
Nathan's mom is such a slut she couldn't get off if you fisted her with the Infinity Gauntlet.
Doc, your wife is a lot like Marvel Avengers Infinity War. Because everyone plans on seeing it again and again and again. Ad infinitum.
All right, I'm going to have to go with technicality on this. He gave an Infinity Gauntlet joke. Yours was an Infinity War joke. Duck wins. Because that was very close. So Duck versus Nick. All right. Your last topic. Here we go. Your topic for the final round is going to be Uptown Hipster Douchebag. I don't think I need to describe what it is because somebody in this theater is probably sitting next to one right now. And what that's great, I just said that and everybody's like, it's the guy next to me. Uptown Hipster Douchebag. I know, it's like the insult is just saying Uptown Hipster Douchebag. I think that's the challenge of this round. Now, I'm going to let you know we've got 25 minutes left in the show, so...
Duck, for the last time, an Uptown Hipster Douchebag is not what people think your colostomy bag is. It's something different.
Nick is so stupid that he thinks an Uptown Hipster Douchebag is what he sees in the mirror every day.
All right, Nick wins. Well done. That was Vilification Tennis. It's time for another round of Vilification Tennis. We're going to bring up a team that features last year's amateur show winner. It is the team Jessa and Bob. However, we had an amateur show this year, and there was a winner this year, and she's playing against Jess and Bob. Her team is Bree and Eric! And they get a preemptive point because Bree is dressed like a pork. So,
what?
Yeah, high five on the porks. Yeah, all right. Okay, but in exchange, I will give the serve to Jessa and Bob. The score stands at hate, service!
Eric, your sex life is a lot like my vagina. Imaginary.
Jesse, you're so stupid you thought Minecraft was the sequel to Mein Kampf.
Eric, you're so useless even MacGyver couldn't make anything out of you.
No, I'm giving her a point for that just because MacGyver was off the air like 10 years before she was born. You did your research. Well done. Service!
And Brianna is so dumb. If she got caught in a bear trap, there's only a 1 in 4 chance she would chew off the right limb.
You're so old. Sex with you ends with someone pulling out a pickle.
And your mom is so fat when she jumps in the Mississippi River, the Army Corps of Engineers
cheer that. He does. It does make him write more shit like that.
Your mom is so fat. David Attenborough narrated a wildlife documentary about her cavernous belly button.
Eric, your dick is a lot like a train. It doesn't touch the tunnel walls.
Point. Remember, we still have like $10 to go to punish Eric before we get that money. Service?
Eric, you're so stupid you call it the LGBT and trans community.
And your sex life is a lot like Star Trek. One day someone may boldly go where no man has gone before.
Please. You know the difference between Brianna's hole and the subway? Well, the subway has a no dogs allowed policy.
Jess is so easy that in the many worlds interpretation of quantum mechanics, I've banged her in every universe. Science, bitches!
You know, speaking of science, Eric has a suspicion that too much masturbation causes back trouble. He doesn't have any evidence, but he's got a hunch.
And your girlfriend reminds me of the office fridge, full of leftovers that no one will own up to.
Whoa! Thank you for holding down the left end of the bell curve.
Bob!
Fine point. It wasn't a pun, so finally I'll just... All right, service.
You know the real reason Brianna's in that onesie? Because she's not cute enough without it.
And you are so heartless, you cooked and ate the porg.
You have a face even a dog couldn't love.
Your mom's so big, even vertical stripes make her look fat.
Point. I mean, her mom is not.
I think she's in the audience
I know
right
she
now.
is. I know she is. All right.
Hi, Mom.
You must be so proud. Service?
These two are actually a pretty good pair on the stage here. She's got resting bitch face and he's got resting ass face.
You know, these two are like a pair of boots. They're Uggs.
And Eric is a very, very cautious man. He never goes to the Humane Society without a condom in his wallet.
Jess's dad is so fat. His favorite decoration is stuck in carbonite.
The two of you remind me of a teenage girl's chest. You're both boobs, and one of you is noticeably bigger than the other one.
Point. He was talking about you, Eric.
I know. I am
He was
noticeably
talking
bigger.
about you.
Yes.
All right, service?
You know, Eric is a lot like Cheerios. He gets soggy and the kids don't want to finish him.
And sex with you is a lot like a balloon animal. You put it in the hands of a child and it pops like that.
The last time Eric watched porn, he got the Powerpuff Girl theme song stuck in his head!
You're so stupid, you thought platelets were really tiny tissues.
funny, Eric, because you're so old you literally use the word literally.
You're so dumb you tried to swim in a pool table.
You're so stupid you waited for your Zen garden to grow.
You're so stupid you thought Dixie Cups fought for the Confederacy.
History, bitches! You learn shit at this show. Service?
You know how when you go to when you get a seashell and you listen to it, you can hear the ocean? If you listen to Brianna, you can hear the herpes.
This coming from a man whose sex life is a lot like cotton candy. Just ends up with a sticky mess all over the face of a crying child.
Point. I used to like the state fair. Service?
Eric, you remind me a lot of a racehorse. You let small men ride you all the time, and everyone watching always bets that you'll come first.
You know what? I gotta say, Jessa really gets results. I mean, they're positives for STDs, but they're results.
Please, your mom is so fat, she wears a meteor belt.
Jessa, tell your mom to stop buying clothes in bulk. Her size is extra bulk.
Point. I don't think we have that size here. I'm sorry. I think you need to go to a store in Mississippi. All right. Because they're fatter down south. That's all right. Service?
You know, Brianna can never go on The Voice because the last time she stood in front of 3 judges, they put her in foster care.
And you are so desperate you found your last girlfriend in the cemetery.
Brianna is dressed as a porg because she tried out as a Smurf, but she was too short.
You know, Bob's a lot like Grain Belt beer. He also comes in tall boys.
You want to know the difference? You want to know the difference between Brianna and Congress? Well, no matter how hard Congress tries, Brianna still screws more minorities.
This coming from someone so dumb that they think football is a sex fetish party.
Oh, good. Somebody figured it out. That's good.
That's funny, Brianna, because your mom is so fat, all of her fortune cookies read, lay off the fortune cookies.
You know, I am so proud of Bob. He finally came out of the closet on Monday. Yeah, he accidentally locked himself in there on Friday, and it took him all weekend to get out.
And Eric's mom is so fat, she gives vampires diabetes.
Point. That is game to Bob and Jessa. All right, we're going to play one more game before our final round of vilification. This is called Ruin a Thing. So I need the 6 vilifiers who agreed to perform earlier. And what we're going to do, I'm going to give an item or an action or a thing that they need to ruin. And the first person in line needs to ruin it in 6 words, then 5 words, then 4 words, then 3 words, then 2 words, then 1 word. And then we'll try a new thing. And we'll skip down the line so everybody gets a chance to do a different number of words. So the first thing I would like all of you to ruin is Shakespeare. So, David, I need you to ruin Shakespeare in 6 words.
A new modern version directed by Michael Bay.
Which is one word. Nathan.
No one died this time.
Molly.
Hamlet's just Lion King.
Bob.
Pee Wee Herman. Forsooth!
Can I go?
Go ahead. I'm just enjoying myself.
Somebody must. Juliet lives.
Women.
Nathan, you're going to start this next one, 6 words. You're going to ruin Mexican food in 6 words.
Mom, I shat myself again.
Actually, burritos don't have cheese.
My burrito has rats.
Paula Deen special.
Taco Bell.
Cilantro.
That is fucking true. All right. The next one we're going to start, Molly is going to start, and you are going to ruin the Special Olympics in 6 words. Sometimes I should write these ideas down ahead of time so I don't say them out loud.
Regular Olympic athletes win all medals.
The wheelchairs have flat tires.
Corey Feldman is contestant.
Pro wrestling commentators.
Oh my God, G!
Look out, he's got a chair.
It's mine! It's mine! Mine! Not tonight!
Death match.
Chromosome?
Oh shit, Bob.
It's not mine!
Oh my God.
Wow.
Bob, I want you to ruin a zoo in 6 words.
I throw poo back at monkeys.
I think that would make it better. Becky, 5 words.
Special Homo sapien exhibit today.
Can I fuck it?
All hard petting.
Dead penguin!
Guillotines!
Oh God. Becky.
Yeah, I hate being first, okay.
Okay.
We believe in you, Becky.
I would like ruin Catholicism in 6 words.
Oh God. Oh God, that's big.
Nick, ruin Catholicism in 5 words.
Forgive me, Father, I spit.
David.
Actually existing Roman Catholicism.
Nate.
Pee in pew.
He's there.
Catholics.
Oh my. Okay. Last one. Nick, you start this last one. Your topic is the military. Ruin the military in 6 words. Six words.
Only white dudes from now on.
All right, Dave.
All wars, nerf only weapons.
That sounds better. Nate.
Mom married a Marine.
Molly.
President Toddler's Parade.
Bob.
World peace.
Becky.
Feminism.
And that is Ruin a Thing. Let's hear from all of our performers. We're going to play one final round of Vilification Tennis. I need the team of Nick and Becky. They're going up against Molly and Duck. We are going to give the serve to this side. The score stands at 8-8. Service.
Nick's dick is like the bus because it takes kids to school. Molly's a lot like Thor's hammer. She's so frigid. Oh, shit. Sorry.
Hey, Becky, I see you're wearing your chastity face today.
Duck's dick is so small it made BuzzFeed's list of top 10 things that look gross under a microscope. Man, Becky, your jokes are so tired they look like you when you don't wear makeup.
That was not okay. But that's pretty much our show. All right. Service. Oh, this side, that side, service.
Oh, Nick's performing today. That must mean that this theater's not within 100 yards of the school.
Joke's on us.
Molly's pussy is like the KGB. It poisons people.
Becky's a lot like Jesus. She's gonna die alone at 33. Molly's stripper name is Lemony Snicket because every time she gets on a pole, what follows is a series of unfortunate events.
Nick's wife Molly here is a big fan of the old 80s tea show Alf because she knows at least Alf will eat her pussy.
Duck's girlfriend is like his gaming computer. Homemade and full of back doors.
Nick, your mom is so fat, she reminds me a lot of the family circus. Round and fucking stupid.
Point. What the fuck is with the family circus? I've never understood. Service?
Becky's mom is so fat she has flashbacks of Nom. Chocolate cake? Nom, 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 nom.
How is Duck like a musical? He has AIDS and he doesn't pay his rent. Becky recently nicknamed her uterus America's gun culture because it keeps killing kids.
My lovely wife Molly is like a latex glove. She's thin, sterile, and disposable.
Point. Service?
Becky reminds me of that song She'll Be Coming Round the Mountain because she rides 6 white horses before she can come.
Sex with Duck is like getting a teenager to clean his room. Job only gets done if his mom comes in and helps him finish.
Becky's mom is so fat on Easter they rolled her away from the front of Jesus' tomb.
Duck's a lot like Kylo Ren. They both like to dig up skulls and do stuff with them.
Becky's mom is so fat she has a #me3 story.
Molly, your mom is so fat she's gonna be buried 6 feet wide.
Your mom is so fat she took out a personal ad that said W4 M&Ms.
Your mom is so fat her belly jiggles are Morse code for help, I'm too fat.
Well, your mom's so fat when she lies down she gets taller.
Technically, Molly, everything your mom wears is a fat suit.
One time, a mime trapped Nick in a box for 3 hours.
Point. I don't know how to get out. Suddenly mimes are funny again. Service!
Ladies, look at your man. And now look at Nick. And now look back at your man. And now look back at Nick. The fact is, he's not Nick, but he can smell like Nick if you just mixed pigeon excrement with the Frito belch. I'm on a whore.
You know, Molly's a lot like a VW bug. Every year, 30 college students cram into her on a bed.
You guys know the difference between Becky's tits and the Holocaust? Nick doesn't get an erection when he thinks about Becky's tits.
Heart wants what it wants. Molly, your mom is such a slut, her rape whistle has a snooze button. Oh, just 5 more minutes. Just 5 more minutes.
Do you know what Nick's dick and the Trump administration have in common? Leaks. Lots of leaks.
You know, the only reason Duck dates underage girls is so he has an excuse to drink Boone's Farm.
Having sex with Becky is a lot like watching Star Wars. It all ends with a young boy shooting his load into a 2-meter wide hole.
How is Duck like the Grinch? They both started off with organs 3 sizes too small.
You know, Becky and I are both feminists, even though she's the only one who looks like one.
There was nothing about that was okay. Service!
Becky is always taking her Lord's name in vain. Her Lord's name is heroin.
Duck's mom is so fat, her diet has more Snicker snacks than a Vorpal sword.
I'm pretty sure that Nick's kids are going to be diabetics. Because I'm diabetic and I hear that shit's hereditary.
Your dick is so small, your fleshlight is a straw.
Becky, you're so stupid. You say happy holidays at a birthday party.
Well, you're so stupid you think gingerly means doing something while redheaded.
Becky, your mom is so fat when she plays bridge, people drive over her.
Duck, your wife is such a slut, she's like Miss Pac-Man. For 25 cents, that bitch will swallow balls until she dies.
Nick, you're so stupid you thought a thorax was what you got after butt sex.
Point. Service?
Whenever Nick goes to the zoo, they have to change all the signage because the Amur tiger is no longer the biggest pussy on the ground.
Molly's mom is so fat she fell off both sides of the bed.
Becky is so nasty, at night, raccoons knock over her vagina.
Molly's vagina is like watching an episode of Hoarders. Everybody eventually finds a dead cat.
Do you know why we're always telling jokes about Becky's mom? Because nobody knows who her dad is.
Your mom is so fat that that she was the understudy for Edison's direct current exposition.
Nick's sex life is like a ketchup packet. Someone steps on him until he squirts.
Molly's so dumb she didn't know the Mario brothers were related.
Hey, Becky, did you always look like that, or did you stand next to someone when they opened the Ark of the Covenant?
Point! That is Gabe, Nick, Duck, and Molly. All right, I want to bring all of our performers out here really quick. We just want to say thanks a lot for having us out here, for being out here to help support Fearless Comedy. Our next show, if you enjoyed what you saw here tonight, I said you could all come out here and take
Speak clearly.
Why are they going to throw money at us?
Yeah. Our next show is on April 27th. It is the Let's Get Physical Vilification Tennis Would Hit That Gym show. So come out.
Children play nice.
Come out and see that show. It's at the Bryan Lake Bowl. We are going to turn it back over to Lauren and Duck and Fearless Comedy Productions. Enjoy the rest of the marathon. Good night.